Welcome to a brief demonstration of the Onslip point of sale system. This part of the demonstration will cover the administrative end of the system known as Backoffice. You will be greeted by this login screen. The login details are the same ones that you use to log in the app. If you made your profile directly in the app, the email you used to register yourself with will receive an email with the login details. If for any reason you have lost your login details, contact technical support and they can help you. Let's log in. Now that we're in, we can see the top toolbar. It has all kinds of interesting things. Let's go through these categories one by one. First up is reports. Everything to do with sales figures can be found here. Let's click Sales and have a look at the Sales Reporting tool. You can choose the date range in the top right. Click Show, and helpful graphs illustrate the rises and dips in sales figures. Further down the page, you can find more in-depth data about what product groups are selling, specifically what products are selling, if you have any repeat customers, and so on. Let's have a look at the next item on the reports. It's called the Journal. Now the Journal is very powerful. This tool will show you everything that's happened in your device. Every action is recorded and displayed here. Every purchase and refund, every logout and login. You can click Show on certain events to get more information about them, such as on purchases and refunds. And finally, let's look at your reports. Here is where you'll find your inventory reports, reports on voucher transactions, and this is where your end-of-day reports are aggregated. With this, you'll be able to print these reports or save them as PDF files. You can also download the reports as a file for accounting systems. Next, let's look at the products category. As you might imagine, this is where you'll administrate everything regarding what you'll be selling in your device. We'll examine the product groups first. As you can see, the value-added tax, among other things, is defined on a group basis rather than article basis. So it's important that your groups have the correct value-added tax percentage when you create them. If we click Create Product Group here, you can see the fields required for the group. Product modifiers is interesting. They're quite good for food. It allows the staff to relay the customer's wishes to the kitchen, for instance, how well done their steak should be, if they want no tomatoes, or things like that. You can also specify add-ons like extra cheese. And then there's the kitchen printer. This is a good idea if you want your food orders to print to the kitchen and your drinks to the bar, as an example. Alright, let's go to products, the fundamentals of things. This is where you would go if you want to change the names or prices of your products. These names show up on the customer's receipt, so it's important to have them be accurate and descriptive. Let's create a product now. As you see, you adjust what group the product belongs to, the sales price, what unit the product should use, and if you want some idea of your profit margins, you can write in a purchase price. You may have noticed the description tab as well. The biggest thing of note here is the barcode field. With a barcode scanner, you can simply scan an item in the register and it will match it against your database of products and add it to the tab immediately. In this way, you don't need to create a button for this product. If you have a barcode scanner, you just scan the item and it shows up in the tab, right? But if you have made a product without a barcode, however, there will also need to be a button for it. Choose the products category and enter button layouts. On the screen is the device's button layout. It looks exactly like the register. To make a new button, you simply click Edit Mode, click one of the empty spaces that has become a gray plus, and enter the name of the product in the search box, and choose it from the list. And then click Add. Don't forget to save by the bottom of the page. If you've added a whole bunch of products that you want to make buttons for at once, The Insert Products feature is what you're looking for. Simply choose the group that you want to make buttons for, mark the products, and click Insert. Easy. Before we move on, let's look at inventory management. Using the Incoming Delivery button, you can update the inventory status of many articles at once to have an accurate idea of how much product you have in stock. Simply search for the article, either by scanning a barcode or manually typing the name. Click the article, adjust the number of incoming items, and save the delivery when you're done. Let's move on to the Customers menu. This is also quite self-explanatory, as you'll find information about your customer base here. Here's a customer listing, where you can administrate your customers or create new ones. You can also download your customer database in a CSV format, if you'd like to import them into an email program or open the list in Microsoft Excel, for instance. Next on the list is SMS campaigns. This was also present in the app as you saw earlier. It will allow you to send out an SMS text message to your customers. All customers with a mobile phone number in your customer list will receive the text as long as they haven't opted out from receiving text from you. If any of your customers have declined to receive information via SMS or email, we suggest that you respect their wishes. Last up is vouchers. You'll find a list of all active vouchers here, balances and credit limits, as well as when they were created and when they expire. You'll have full administrative control over your vouchers if you'd like to delete any of them, change the expiration date, or create a new voucher. The last category we'll be looking at is configuration. We'll choose accounting first of all. In here, you choose what accounts are used by the system to allow for easier bookkeeping. Since we are not accountants, we will make no recommendations as to what accounts you should use. Please speak with a local accountant for advice in this matter. Let's look at employees next. As you could imagine, you make cashiers and administrators here. Administrators have the power to log into Backoffice and make changes to everything in here. Cashiers are only authorized to use the point of sale device on a daily basis. Locations and receipt information is next. This is where you adjust your receipt info. As you see, we also support logo type uploads, although these will always be in black and white because of the physical limitations of the receipt printer. Payment methods. This will allow you to configure payment methods that are not cash or card. This can be anything from vouchers to a mobile-based payment service, for instance. Next is promotions. This will allow you to set up conditional discounts. Cheaper snacks on Fridays, cheaper sandwiches in the morning, take 2 and pay for 3, things like that. You set up which products apply for the discount and how to apply the discount, such as percentage, amount, fixed price, cheapest for free, and so on. If you'd like to limit it to a specific location or to a specific date, specific days and hours, you may do so as well. Lastly, we have table management. This is designed for restaurants who need a table map to save orders on. You design the table layout here online, and the device downloads the setting the next time it logs in. With that, the waiting staff can utilize the map to efficiently track orders and guests. If you have a kitchen printer, the table number will always be printed on the receipt slip. That gets printed to the kitchen staff. This concludes the demonstration of the Onslip POS system. We hope this demonstration has been enlightening, and we welcome any questions that you may have. Thank you.